A wonderful day to all of my dear friends. I am Krishna Arun and I welcome each and every one of you to Be Positive with Krishna Arun YouTube channel. So, firstly, before we get into the video, I would like to ask each and every one of you one simple question. Have you ever felt so frustrated in your life that you feel that you're limited to some things and that is stopping you from reaching your highest potential? But even more than that, have you ever felt so frustrated and stressed out from a different cause and actually take it out on the people you love the most, who had absolutely nothing to do with it? So even as a teenager myself, I also find stress very difficult to cope up with, and sometimes even I might take it out on my loved ones who are around me and who had nothing to do with it in the first place. So today I am going to share with you a story which I found it as a real eye-opener. And I'm talking this from my first-hand experience because this story was inspired by real-life experiences that I have been having for a year now. And in the break that I had taken from social media, this is one of the most important life lessons that I found that was so relevant to share it with each and every one of you. So let's get into the story without wasting any time. A son and a father went to a kite flying festival. The son was so mesmerized seeing all the colorful kites in the sky, and so he asked his father, "Father, can I also have a kite so that I could also fly it just like the other children?" The father agreed and brought him a kite along with a roller of thread with it. He saw his son happily flying the kite high above in the sky in a very efficient way. After a while, the son came to the father and said, "Father, I think that the thread of the kite is actually limiting it and controlling it from reaching greater heights. If we cut it, the kite might fly even more higher." And so the father agreed to it and cut the thread of the kite. For a while, just like the child expected, the kite started flying higher, but surprisingly, to the utter shock, the kite started falling down gradually and ended up landing on the terrace of an unknown building. The child was shocked. He had never expected this to actually happen. What he wanted was, if he had cut the thread of the kite, he thought that it would fly even more higher, but instead the opposite is what happened in real. It started to gradually fall down and land on the terrace of an unknown building. The father explained, "In the height of the life we live in, we find many things in our lives as obligations and as things that actually limit us or control us from reaching our higher potential and greater heights." Well, even in our daily lives, we find our family, our friends, our teachers, our colleagues, anybody we see as controlling us from reaching greater heights, some things that bring us obligations and responsibilities that keep us in control rather than exploring ourselves and expressing ourselves to greater independence. We feel that they're controlling our freedom of expression in great terms. But let me tell you all that with my experience of having a break from social media and also spending a lot of time with my family and people, socializing with a lot of people from all walks of life, what I realized was freedom without limits is just a word. And I hope you all got this life lesson and I hope you all found this useful. So have an amazing day, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. Thank you.